Doug MPA back on another video. So I did that video about Mary J. Blige having to pay $30,000 a month to her ex-husband and alimony not too long ago. And it had me thinking, whatever happened to Halle Berry? Because I know that she had a continuing child support battle with her ex. And I found this article. Apparently, in May of this year, it says Halle Berry scores victory in decade-long child support battle with ex Gabriel Aubry as payments for daughter Nala, 15, based on her earnings, are capped at $110,000 a year, $750,000 less than the cut he would have received for 2023. And let me just say this right now: I love these stories where men are getting alimony and child support. That is the ultimate version of feminism, in my opinion, because the system is there to be utilized by these people that want to screw you over if you're the breadwinner. And women are learning what it's like to be equal. So before I get into this article, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. It's just you support me and what I'm doing over here. And let's see what's going on with Halle Berry. It says Halle Berry and ex-partner Gabriel Aubry modified their child support deal for Nala 15 in a May 15th filing that caps her additional payments at $4.5 million. The actress managed to halve her originally monthly payments to $8,000 in 2021, but was also ordered to pay 4.3% of any annual income she made over $1.95 million. The amended arrangement now limits the amount after the exes agreed that any additional support over $109,650 per year would exceed their daughter's needs. So he gets $8,000 a month, and then he gets an additional $109,000 a year. He was getting a lot more than that because he was getting a percentage of her movie income and stuff. Halle Berry has scored another victory in her simmering, decades-long child support showdown with ex-lover Gabriel Aubry. They weren't even married. Berry, 56, has spent years embroiled in costly custody battles with the father of her two children, Nala Ariel Aubry and Marcio Robert Martinez, 9. The Monsters Ball actress was ordered to pay Gabriel Aubry $16,000 per month, plus a lump sum of $115,000 when the pair first locked horns in LA Superior Court in 2014, a figure she would later blast as extortion, because when it happens to women, it's unfair, it's unjust, it's extortion. But when it happens to men, we have to suck it up, guys. The double standards are real. In 2021, she succeeded in slashing that figure to $8,000 a month, but the Oscar winner was made to pay him an additional 4.3% of any annual income she made over $1.95 million. Now, new filings obtained exclusively by Daily Mail reveal Berry, who makes a reported $10 million per movie, has managed to cap that amount at $4.5 million. Okay, so that's the most he can get off of her earnings. That means the most she will have to hand over to her male model baby daddy each year on top of the monthly payments will be around $110,000 per year. Oh, so he can only get 4.3% of 4.5 million, and that's it. Holly shall continue to pay Gabriel 4.3% of any income she receives above 1.95 million, and that's for additional child support for Nala. However, any additional payments of child support pursuant to this paragraph shall not exceed 109,000. Okay, we talked about that. Parties agreed. The court victory comes as Berry is expected to see hefty payouts for two potentially lucrative film projects in the works this year. She has to keep on working to pay that child support. She's currently filming action thriller Our Man from Jersey alongside Mark Barton Wahlberg, while her Netflix sci-fi film The Mothership is set to be released after this year. Assuming she earned $10 million for each, she would have had to pay her ex an additional $860,000. Dang. She modified the agreement. The agreement, which remains in force until Nala graduates from high school or turns 19 if she's still in school, raises hopes that the long-running custody feud between the pair is finally fizzling. The couple began dating in 2005 after Berry's divorce from her second husband, Eric Benet, and announced their split in 2010. I don't feel bad for Halle Berry at all. You know, she had a kid with this guy, and this guy used the system to get child support. And he has primary custody of her. You know, he was a male model. He has nothing else to do besides go to the occasional shoot and take care of her daughter and take money out of Halle Berry's checking account. Sounds like a good gig to me. She is and will forever be one of the most special and beautiful people that I have ever known, and I'm certain we will continue to have only love and respect for one another. Aubrey gushed after the breakup. So this is them. This is him with their daughter. That's them together. These are all the court papers. We don't care about that. Berry, who's currently dating the singer and musician Van Hunt, claimed her daughter would be better protected due to strict privacy rules in France, but a judge blocked that move. So she tried to take the daughter from LA to France, but the judge is like, "Oh no, you are not taking this girl out of the country." Good job, judge. Good job with that. During one custodial handover on the driveway of Holly's home, Martinez and Aubrey were involved in a bust up where both were treated for injuries. So Aubrey, her first baby daddy, and then Martinez, her second baby daddy, ended up getting into a fight. Don't fight over a woman, guys. Don't ever do that. She tried to bar Aubrey from having any contact with Nala in 2012 after cops investigated him for allegedly shoving his nanny through a door while she's holding the then 2-year-old girl. See, and that's what women do in paternity court, man. They'll have these charges trumped up and just accusations. You can lose access to your children. The worker claimed she was left psychologically traumatized, but a judge denied her request for a restraining order, and Aubrey was never charged over the spat because they figured out it was false. He probably got a good priced lawyer to countersue, and then they investigated and found the accusations were false, and then I guarantee you Halle Berry had to pay the legal fees. Berry has previously claimed that her child support payments should be slashed by as much as 80%, accusing Aubrey of living off the payment she was sending him. Gee, what does that sound like? It sounds like all the different things that men's rights activists have been saying for the past 30, 40 years, doesn't it? She has also accused him of straightening and dyeing their daughter's hair to make her look more white. A judge ruled that neither parent could change Nala's natural hair texture or color. That's sad that the judge had to rule that. It was with regret that I concluded that I had to seek the court's intervention on these issues. But until Gabriel recognizes the meaning of joint legal custody and how it is implemented, it appears that the court will be my only resort to safeguard Nala's interest. So they have joint legal custody, and she still has to pay child support. Is that thing where if you have joint legal custody, the child shouldn't go? There shouldn't be a difference in lifestyle between going to the mother's house and the father's house. Guys, California, stay away from California. Don't get divorced. Don't have children with a woman in California, man. Holy crap. Berry was married to baseball player David Justice. It says in a thinly veiled critique of the men in her life, Berry shared a meme on Instagram in 2021 which read, women don't owe you S. The Catwoman actress, who didn't mention Aubrey by name, opened up on her feelings about her huge child support bill and attacked the outdated rules used to determine the amount. It takes great strength every day to pay it, and by the way, it's wrong and it's extortion. It's so funny when this happens to women, especially women like Halle Berry. Halle Berry, she's attractive. She's used to getting everything she wants her whole life, and then she ends up on child support. So I wonder how much she pays Martinez then, because she has a son too. I should look into that and see if there's a difference between how much either one pays. She says, I've been paying it for a decade now. I feel if a woman or a man is having to pay support and is way more than reasonable need to help support the child, I think that it is wrong. I understand some parents, men and women, may need help, but I also feel in these modern times, both men and women have the responsibility to financially take care of their children and work hard and make every effort to do so. Berry added, the way many laws are set up, people are allowed to use children in order to be awarded money to live a lifestyle that not only did they not earn, but that is a way above and the beyond the child's reasonable needs, and that is the wrong and where I see the abuse. This makes me laugh. Halle Berry was voted most beautiful woman in the world, what, 2-3 times throughout her career? And now she's paying 2 baby daddies child support. It makes me laugh. It makes me laugh. And, luckily her daughter's 15, so she only has 3-4 more years to go. But yeah, I don't have any children, and I'd hate to be paying that check every single month. And once again, guys, If if you are dating or marrying a woman who makes more money than you, take him to the cleaners. It's not your fault that the system is there for you to be able to do it. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.